Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Creating with the Heart, and welcome to Black Friday 2018 Crafting Weekend. So hopefully I will have a ton of videos up, including some giveaways, so make sure to check back throughout the day and throughout the weekend. I'm not exactly sure how many videos there are going to be because I'm making these all the week of so that I can get a handle on my own holiday stuff, shopping and whatever. So the weekend really is about getting ahead, about making things in bulk, about killing paper pads, and inexpensive gifts. So I know a lot of us got Echo Park paper kits or Cartabella paper kits. So, or even the Mad About Plaid paper kits from Tuesday Morning. Or you might have old collection kits hanging around from who knows what's it. This is one, I think I didn't even get this one from Tuesday Morning. I don't think. I see no evidence of it being from Tuesday Morning. So this has been in my collection for a while. Well, not a while, it's 2016. So I was inspired by May at May Made It, and she has a series on how many cards and tags can I make out of a kit. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do a couple of them along with some other crafting, just because I am decided that I'm going to make cards to package up and to give to my coworkers. Last year I made them all composition notebooks, and you can see video on that. I think I might have a playlist, a Christmas 2017 playlist, I think. So I did make composition books for everyone, and that was fairly economical. Cost $1 a person, and then, everything I had already. But this year, I am just going to package up cards to give as gifts because I already have everything to make that. So, and maybe even some tags as well. So to get started, what I did was I cut apart the cut-aparts. So there are 4x6 cut-aparts, and then there's 3x4 cut-aparts. I used a couple of the stickers, and so in part 2, I'm going to utilize those stickers to make more things out of this paper pad. Just going to try to be creative and use everything that I have. The other things that I used for this project besides the paper kit was Tuesday Morning had these 5x7 cards and envelopes. So I picked these up because I knew that I was going to be doing a project like this. You always can make your own cards. It's very simple to make your own 5x7 cards, but for $1.99, it was just a really good deal just to get, my own. So what I did was kind of create an assembly line for the 4x6 cards. So what I have is my card bases, which are already stamped inside. May the holiday season bring happiness and joy to you and your loved ones. So those are all ready to go. And then I have my card mats, and then my 4x6 cards. So really, really simple. Just gonna make sure that they fit because I had one that I had to cut down a little smaller. So, and then what I will probably do when I'm all done is I'll probably go through with stickles and enamel dots, maybe some flowers, for a couple of them possibly, and go ahead and embellish them a little bit more. I didn't do any ribbon because I'm trying to keep these a little bit, flat so that I can package up depending on how many I'm giving away and how many I want to fit. How many people I have and then how many I want to give. So there's that one. I'm just going to set that one aside. Make sure these two fit. And so I'm actually using a Hot Buy paper pad that went with the Pumpkin Spice collection. It has this gorgeous green in it. So that's actually what I'm using because it's out and I didn't have to go searching for a green. I know I've got some green that I probably should be using. I probably have some Stampin' Up! Paper that I want to use up. But then I have to dig it out. And the closet where it is a total disaster. Like, it's just, I can't even get in there because it's in the corner. So This is very simple because these are already kind of matted and it has that silver, so it makes it look fantastic. This one's a different orientation, so I may have to figure that. Did I do a different orientation? No. So this one, I'm going to have to, I have another card somewhere, because I try to check the orientations of the cards. So this one I'm going to have to, I'll save that one for another project. I'll have to remember to put the sentiments in this one because this one is orientated a different way. So it's something to keep in mind. I know I checked with the other ones I'm going to do. So let's make sure that we are facing the correct way. So it's pretty easy to use these cut aparts, and I know that sometimes, like, it's so funny because years ago when I used to make albums, a lot of times, you know, or cards, the cut aparts would be the ones I didn't use, and I would be kind of frustrated that I had them, but now they're like some of my favorite pieces because they're really great for just throwing in albums or making a quick card. And so you can see all the different ones. And once you do it in assembly line, you can put it together very, very quickly. And then I'll go over what I have left. And so I'm kind of contemplating what it is I'm going to be doing. So I have this one right here, which I used a sticker for because the card just had this Happy Holidays. And this is probably one that I might, you know, embellish. Looks a little bit more plain than the other ones. This is some red paper from my stash. Some 12 by 12 paper because I don't have a lot of red. I'm going to have to go search out some red. And then the last card that I have to make, this is the one I think I cut this one down a little bit. So I've got this tree, and this tree came from the sticker collection. So the goal is to use the stickers and use those up as well. Now the stickers in this collection are kind of big, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm still contemplating that portion of it. But anyone can do this. Just pull out any of the collections that you have, collection kits that you have, especially if you got some from Tuesday Morning, which a lot of us did. I thought I got that Holly Jolly one. I probably do. I just can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. So there's that one. And then I have these. Now, these cards are actually a little bit, not quite 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I think they're 4 1/4 by 5. And they're like some note cards and envelopes that I had in my stash. And they worked with these little cards because they're 3 by 4. So all I did was select a couple sheets of the paper, and I cut it to create a mat for the 3 by 4 cards. And then I used the scraps to make like a little side mat for it. And that's what I did for all of these. There's a couple that I had to use stickers for because of how they were orientated. And then one was just like a straight up journaling card. So that one I'm actually going to put with my album that I made for my December daily. And I'm going to use that as a journaling card for that because, I mean, I could have done something with it, but I just didn't want to. There you go. I didn't want to. So, very cute. There's a couple of them, like I said, that I use stickers for. I really love some of the sheets of paper, so I tried not to use my favorite sheets because I was hoping to do some other stuff with them. Set that aside. This is one that I used the sticker for, just for joy. And this one, I don't think I did a little side piece. And so this is another one that I think I'm probably going to embellish. I might put snowflakes on it. I might do stickles. You can see how pretty the paper is, and it's not super, see this paper? I didn't use a lot of this one. I used just a small amount of this one because I really like it. I think it'd be really, really cute. So there's that one. And then I will show you at the end. So this one is orientated differently, and they're all stamped with Season's Greetings on the inside. So I had a couple that were oriented differently, so I really had to make sure that I didn't mess that up. And then just mat in them. Super quick and easy. And I think these would make really, really great gifts. Or if you just want some simple cards to have on hand to, like, you know, give to the mailman, or, you know what I mean, kids, teachers, and you're running late and you want to just throw a gift card and a card for somebody. These are the kinds of things that I like to have on hand. Or you might have a relative who says, do you have an extra card that you can give me? I need a card. And so, you know, it's terrible when you're a card maker and you don't have any extra cards to give somebody when they ask you. So try to make sure I'm not that person. I also love this brown and white snowflake one. And I have a ton of, you know, like ephemera and just cute little pieces that I got from Tuesday Morning. So I might pull those out and stick them down as embellishing pieces as well, or I might not. I haven't decided. I might just keep them very simple. Like this one, I might do a jewel on the nose, or I might do some stickles, or an enamel dot, something to kind of brighten that up. So there was, let's see, how many? I think there were 9 of the 3x4, I think. I don't remember how many there were. That's oriented the right way. But very cute idea. And I love the thought of getting a lot of cards made. Now, not to say that there aren't, I mean, I have a lot of stamps, so I definitely want to use my stamps and make some really amazing cards too. But that way, you know, you can't make 100 amazing cards. It's just, there's just not enough time. But I can make like 25 amazing cards. So, you know, ones that are layered and embellished and embossed and all kinds of those other things. They're just... So once you have all of your pieces down, it goes by very, very quickly, and you can see just how many cards that I'm making just out of the 3x4 cards. And once you have your layout, that was a little crooked, then it goes by very, very quickly. So I do plan on doing online shopping, and I always go out on Friday, but I go out usually later, like in the afternoon. Actually, yeah, I usually go out in the afternoon. I think I was supposed to use the other side of that one, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll embellish that somehow. and then it's not as crowded. I find it's really crowded if you go right away, like right when they open. People are like lined up and everything. So I usually like to go later, but like Kohl's is doing theirs, did theirs early. So hopefully we get this. I've gotten what I need from Kohl's. I am looking to buy a Chromebook, but if I can't get the price I want, then I'm going to wait for Cyber Monday. It's kind of my plan on that one. And I'm being very sort of economical, a little bit more economical with the things that tend to stretch my budget. And that usually is like gifts for teachers, usually stretch my budget, and Lily's dance team, those sorts of things always stretch my budget. So gifts for coworkers. And so I'm trying to find a way to eliminate that portion of it. Hopefully this will give you guys some ideas as well. So this makes quite a few cards. And so I think that's really wonderful. So I have some pieces left from Merry Days. I don't feel the need to use all those pieces, but I have a lot of scrap and things like that. So I may do something similar, but probably zhuzh it up a little bit. Like this one, I might put a little gingerbread on there. So what makes it go faster too is my ATG. If I had to use glue, like to glue all this, oh my God, I feel like it would take forever. This is much, the ATG is much faster than using glue. I feel like I have to be more careful when I use glue. Okay, and then next weekend, my children will be at their father's. My daughter does have a dance performance that I need to be concerned about. But other than that, so I'm going to do all my wrapping. I like to do, I'll just sit down and just do all my wrapping and get it all done. Because I actually enjoy the wrapping, but not if I wait till the last minute. And we're almost to the end. So let's see how we did. And I haven't even, oops, this one I cut a little short. That's right. So I'm at 18 minutes. So in about 20 minutes, I put all these cards together. It definitely took me, I would say, maybe an hour and a half to cut everything. So about 2 hours legit to make these cards. And the last one. And most of this was like the green paper. I was just like, oh my God, I need green. And so I was able to find, it's not exactly like Christmas green or anything, but I kind of like the fact that it's a little different color because it kind of gives it a little pop. It's a complementary color in my opinion. It looks really pretty on here. And this strip would also be cute on the bottom. It'd be cute in the middle. Here, my stupid dog. And it's really cute paper. Okay, so let's talk about what I made. So I made 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 by 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these 5 by 4 1/4 cards. So what did I say? Did I say 6? 6. So 6 plus 11 is 17. So I've made 17 cards. And like I said, I am going to go ahead and zhuzh them up just a tiny bit. So what I have left. Quite a bit left. This didn't take up that much paper. So I have a lot of paper left, a ton of paper. And what's nice is because this is one of the newer stacks, 2016, the back side of this front page has these that I can use also, which I just think are adorable. So I am probably going to somehow utilize those. And the sticker sheet. What did I do with the sticker sheet? So this is a sticker sheet, and I have quite a few left, and there's some pretty good size stickers. So I'm going to have to decide how many of these I'm going to be able to use on a card and what I want my kind of layout to be. And then from there, I'll see what I have left. And then it may be that I am using some of the stamps and maybe some of the other ephemera that I have to make cards. But anyway, this is Cindy from Creating with the Heart, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2.